Denver, are you upset? Are you upset, Denver? Huh? You ready to come out? Okay. Are you ready, Denver? Hi, buddy. Hi. Okay, you ready to go? Okay, come on. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you are notified every single time I drop a video and you don't miss not one video. Everybody in here, smash that like button, share this video, and drop a comment down below during the video, after the video, before the video, whatever you feel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see next. You saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a good one. So let's get straight into this groom. Also, you guys, make sure you're continuing to watch the ads. I know some of them can be a little lengthy, but watch them as much as you can for as long as you can. It truly does help support the channel and support me. It helps me to do this on a more full-time basis, and it really does keep me out in the algorithm as I've been, and keeps the channel growing. I really appreciate it and love you guys. Let's get back into the groom. Okay, so this is Denver, and this is his first time here, so he is getting a puppy trim. The owner requested a full haircut, but he was not able to get a full haircut this day. So I'm going to be walking you guys through how I desensitize puppies and how I work with puppies to train them to get them used to grooming. And might I add, after this appointment, Denver was perfect for his next appointment. Now, the reason why a lot of groomers do not recommend puppies getting a full body haircut their very first time is because they don't know the different sensations that they're going to feel. So when you are doing paw pads, or you're doing nails, or you're trying to get the clippers around their face, they freak out just like he's doing now. And we have to then stop what we're doing and figure out a way to get it done safely, but still being firm with the puppy so they can understand that you cannot bite at the clippers or bite at the groomer, because if you bite at the clippers you can get hurt. If you bite at the groomer and the groomer has sharp tools in their hand, you can get hurt. So when you are training puppies, you do have to be very firm with puppies. You have to be very stern, and you have to use what we call a mom voice. And a lot of people don't really understand that because they look at puppies as these little babies. They look at them as infants and newborns, when in reality they turn into full-grown dogs that are not trained properly and bite for everything. So that's why it's very important to instill strong, stern instructions while they're young, so they can hold on to that as they get older, and they can understand, okay, grooming is not going to hurt me. This is just something or a process that I have to go through. So one thing that I always recommend when you are working with puppies is to be consistent. So when you are shaving out a paw pad and the puppy realizes there's something vibrating on their foot and they start to freak out, do not turn the clippers off and do not remove the clippers off of the puppy's foot, because if you remove the clippers off the puppy's foot, they're going to automatically think and train themselves in their mind, okay, if I scream, kick, and thrash, she's going to stop and she's going to do what I want her to do, when in reality grooming is not about that. And I notice even in the comments that I get, everybody is really sensitive when it comes to dogs, and you have to understand that dogs are they're canines, obviously, but they are not like humans where they don't understand certain emotions. And so many people are like, well, you just use this for that, or you just using it as an excuse to do this. No, seriously, dogs are animals. They are different than humans. They understand things differently than humans. So when you're working with animals, you have to understand that they operate on a dominant basis. So they think, okay, if I'm doing this, I can get her to break down and do this, so now I own this groom. No, that is not how you train puppies. That's not how you train dogs in general. And to be honest, this is going to come off real harsh, but this is why a lot of people are afraid of their own dogs. I will never be afraid of my own dog. I cannot have an animal that I cannot get in control or get in check. So when people say, oh, the puppy's acting up, like right now he's acting up, he doesn't want his nails done. So when they see the puppy acting up and they're like, oh no, you should hold him, I don't see you holding him, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to hold a puppy when they're on the grooming table. You're not supposed to do that because you're training them incorrectly. The proper way to train a puppy when they're freaking out is to not stop. You have to continue to do it. They will get over it. Puppies always get over it. And then once you are done, then you say, okay, it's okay. You did it. You're okay. Give them a break in the kennel. But don't stop what you're doing on the table to cater to the puppy's moment of freaking out. Are they scared? Sometimes, most of the times they're not scared. They just don't want you to do it because it's a different sensation and something that they're not used to because they've never had it done before. So yes, you introduce it to them slowly, but you be consistent. You never back down from a puppy or a dog just in general because they're trying to insert their dominance. And if you give them any type of leeway, they will take it. So when I see all the comments in my comment section, and this is just not me harping on the negative things, I'm just addressing things on how you properly train a puppy, and this is not anybody in particular, but a lot of people feel like you should baby a dog when they're upset. No, you don't baby a dog when they're upset. It's like, if you look at it this way, if some of you have kids, when your child was young, like a toddler, and they fell down and hurt themselves, you ever hear that saying, don't look at the baby or you're going to start freaking out? It's the same thing when it comes to puppies. Don't play into their behavior or it's just going to get worse and you'll never get done what you're supposed to be getting done. Now look at him now. Now he's letting me do his nails. He has his moments, but he's letting me do his nails. That is consistency, showing him, hey, I'm not going to stop just because you have an attitude about it. You can have your attitude, but we're still going to get this done. Does it seem harsh to some people, to people who are overly sensitive when it comes to dogs? But with dogs, you cannot be overly sensitive. You have to be stern. You have to be the dominant one because it's like raising a child. They just grow up a bit faster than actual children. And to be honest, the worst thing you can do for a puppy on the table or a new dog on the table is to coddle them when they're having a fit. That's the absolute worst thing you can do for a dog on your table when you're trying to train them to get used to grooming. Because if, like I said, if you stop what you're doing, the dog is going to remember in their mind, okay, if I freak out, they're going to stop. This is how I get away with things. It's the same way with children. If you're doing something and the child doesn't like it and they throw a temper tantrum and you stop, they automatically think, okay, if I throw a temper tantrum, I'm going to get what I want. They have the same mindset. They're just different. We're different species. That's it. So for new groomers and people that are trying to work with their puppies and train their dogs at home, yes, you can still be gentle with your dog, but you can also still be firm while you're being gentle. So gentle really means just not hurting the dog. Don't toss the dog around, don't beat the dog, different things like that, but you can still be firm. You can still make sure that dog is safe and protected and will not get injured. So new groomers and people who are trying to train their dogs at home, if your dog is freaking out on the table, if you're holding the chin hair and the dog is screaming bloody murder like you're killing him, you know you're not killing him. Do not stop. Do not let go of that dog's chin. It's going to be better for the dog in the long run. Nobody's saying grip up the chin hair so it's hurt and you're yanking the fur out. Nobody's saying all of that. But if you are working with your dog, with your puppy, with your whoever, and you are holding the chin fur and you are trying to get an angle on the face and you're just training them while you're moving around the head, getting it used to. It's something that most groomers will tell the owners to work on at home. If you are doing that and your dog is freaking out, screaming, let them scream. Let them get that out. They will forget it. They have the mindset of like a 2-year-old, like a toddler. They will forget, oh, okay, well, this doesn't actually hurt. It only hurts when I pull away. So they'll forget about all that. They're not going to hold a grudge and say, oh, you held my chin fur, I don't like you anymore. No, puppies they're going to be excited for whatever. Even Denver, putting him back in the crate, he was so excited when I got him back out because he forgot. That's what they do. You have to work with your dogs. People are so overly sensitive when it comes to dogs. And y'all have to realize they are just that. They are dogs. Yes, we love them like our family members. We love them like our kids. We baby them. Yes. But at the end of the day, you have to remember these are dogs. They are animals. They understand and react to things very differently than we do. So when you're thinking, oh, that puppy, you're hurting him, that dog is not being hurt. Not even a little bit. He might be hurting himself, but he's not being hurt. Now I'm going to stop talking and turn the volume up a little bit so you can hear what's going on here.
Calm down. You're okay. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it. Calm down. No, he's not even worried about that dog. He's worried about these clippers. He's okay. No. He's got an attitude because I have his chin hair. Calm down. You're okay. Right. You're okay. I'm going to hold it. We talked about this. Good boy. Yeah, you're okay. You're all right. No. Stop freaking out. You're making it so much worse on you when you freak out. Settle. You're okay. No. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing's hurting you. You're okay. Good boy. Yeah, no. No, I told you. No. Settle down. Settle down. No. You need to chill out. You need to chill out. Nothing's happening to you. No. Hey. Stop. Chill out. No. Chill out. You act like you can feel me clipping your hair. You can't even feel the hair.
That's why you don't let the
Good boy.
From the way the post was worded, it was like she was checking out to her. I didn't do the ears because the dog wouldn't hurt. She was like, I'll show you how to
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. See, you're okay. You see how easy that is? Yeah, you're not dying or anything. I didn't even take your eyeball off. See? You made me clip her a little too short in the area that I didn't want to, but that's okay. Yeah. So we can blend it and fix it. Good job. Good. I do, yes. Yes. You're okay. Give you a break now that we did that. Yeah.
Now, I know that was rough for some of y'all to watch, but to be honest, that is what grooming is like for puppies. This is why it is important to bring them in when they're young, because it desensitizes them while they're young, so when they become older, they don't start to become aggressive for biting, attacking, thrashing. So like Dice I uploaded last Friday. Yes, last Friday I uploaded Dice, and he was, I think, maybe a 5.5 month old puppy who had come 2 times prior to me recording him. The very first time I did him as a puppy trim, and he, honestly, he was terrible. He was biting, thrashing, attacking the groomer, attacking me, attacking the clippers, everything. The next go around, at that moment, at that grooming appointment, I told the mom that he cannot have a full body haircut because he was not ready for it. He mentally could not handle it. He needed more puppy trims. She forced the issue. He got a puppy trim. He got a full body haircut the next visit, and he was the exact same way, if not worse. But I did not groom him. Somebody else did, and he was just as bad, if not worse. And he was terrible for his legs. He was terrible for his face. And again, I don't typically say that about puppies. I don't typically call them terrible because I know they're just puppies. But he genuinely was not good at all. I've seen some aggressive puppies, but he was pretty bad. He was pretty bad. And that is why I recorded him for this groom that I just did. And I think he did phenomenal. I was very shocked. I thought they gave him medication. I honestly thought they gave him medication, but they didn't. And he did really good, and I was very proud. But for dogs like Dice, that's why it's important to get puppy trim so they get used to what you're doing on them. They get used to the vibration on their feet. They get used to the vibrations on their head. They get used to vibrations on their legs, on their bodies, and so on and so forth. It basically just desensitizes them, so when it's time for their haircut, they have a very little chance of getting cut because they're not thrashing around trying to bite or trying to do something that's going to hurt them or the groomer. And let me just say, the reason why I put videos up like this is because we as groomers get so many clients that are so pushy and so adamant about their dogs getting a haircut their very first go around. When they come in at 2 months old, oh, his hair is just so long, just shave it off. No. That is not a good idea. One, you're going to damage dog's coat. Dog's coat has to grow in healthy. Do not cut your dog's fur until, I'm going to recommend after 6 months. 6-7 months, you can push it out to a year, as long, let me say a disclaimer, as long as you are maintaining the coat. If your dog is severely matted, do not go into your grooming salon and say that lady on YouTube told me that I should wait until my dog was 6 months to a year before you can. No, I said maintain the dog's coat and then push the haircut out for 6 months to a year. Make sure everything has grown and healthy, as long as you're maintaining the coat. Do not bring your matted 4-month-old dog in there and say you can brush it out. No, that's terrible. That is awful to the puppy. That's very traumatizing to the puppy. So when we as groomers get clients who are very pushy and very adamant about their 2-month-old dog being shaved down because they have such long fur, well, if you're worried about a dog that has such long fur, why didn't you get a Chihuahua or rat terrier or a short-haired dachshund? That would have saved you the shaved dog. You don't want the long hair, get a short-haired dog. But this is why I put videos up here like this, because this is what you want us to force a haircut through. Puppies who freak out like this. This is why we say no. This is why we tell you, yeah, he couldn't get a haircut today. This is why. Now, is all puppies like this? No. There are some anomaly puppies that do really well from day 1 to their last day of grooming. And they are far few and in between. I promise you that. Most puppies, maybe I would say 60% of puppies act like this. Either at 2 months or at 3 months. If they are perfect at 2 months, when they come back in at 3 months, they're going to act like this. So for groomers, new groomers, when you get a puppy that is really good for 2 months, it's because they don't know what's going on. They have no idea what's going on. They are fresh off just hanging with mom. They just got to their new home. They're not going to know what's going on. So do not recommend, oh yeah, he did great today, you can get a full body haircut next time, because this is what you're going to fight with next time. Do not do that. It is very, very important to train your puppies for grooming. And I know this is coming off as very straightforward and very blunt, but a lot of people need to hear it. Give your puppy some time. Give your puppy some good training with grooming. Find a really good groomer that's going to work with your puppy. And when they're ready, then they can get a full body haircut. But you always want to train your puppy. So when you are washing your puppy in the bath and your puppy is freaking out for the water on the face, just hold it still. Let it stay there. Let them feel the warm water on their body, on their face. They will eventually calm down. But don't stop and give up. Consistency is huge with puppies. Huge.
You made it through the bath. And you got a nice warm towel. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. See? You're okay. You're okay. It's low. See, it's low. I'm starting it off low. Around your little leg, but you hurt yourself. Hey, calm down. Calm down before you hurt yourself. I'm trying to help you out. You're making your life worse on yourself, buddy. Chill out. Good boy. You're okay. You're okay. A bit. Stop. Good boy. No. Because you have tangles. I know you don't like it. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. I know, but it's okay because I'm lightly doing it. You just got some tangles back here. No. I said no. No, you cannot bite stuff. We talked about this. Don't be mad about it, but you cannot bite. I see you, crazy self. I think his coat will grow in nicely. He just got mats. And as much as I would love to do a haircut on him, he will not do good for it. Yeah, say because you be biting stuff, don't you? Yeah. He was gonna look so cute in that little haircut too. But you be biting things because you think you're a tough guy. Do this. Good boy. Yeah, I think next time he can get a haircut, but this time I think it would have been too much. Good boy. Good boy. You're okay. Good job. Good job, bud. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job, buddy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Are you doing that? Wow. Who is it? Is it somebody at the door? Who did it? You get her. Tell them, we bringing that. Look at you. See now. Right. Okay. Good boy. Good boy.
I just want to pop in real quick and say I want y'all to notice how he had his moment where he was all hype and happy with whatever just happened at the door, and now that we're back to grooming, he snapped back into it. This is the training that I was talking about. This is why I say when a dog is freaking out, keep pushing through, be consistent, because you can see change right in that same appointment, and that is the change that I'm talking about. So stay consistent with your puppies. Also, what I'll do when I'm introducing shears to a dog's face, now because I already introduced the clippers and he simmered down after he had his moment, he was a lot better for the shears. Now if I'm just introducing shears, what I'll do is I'll open and close the shears in front of their face, and that'll get them used to the movement in front of their eyes, a sharp object opening and closing in front of their eyes, as well as the noise around their face and around their eyes. So while I'm doing that, they're going to have their moment. All puppies have a moment. Senior dogs have a moment. So what I'll do is I'll open and close them, like I said, until they calm down, and then I'll go in and start using my thinning shears or my straight shears. I'll use my straight shears if I want to quickly cut away something, but I never use my straight shears. I never use scissors to cut out a mat or anything like that. Another thing that I want to add for you guys that are working on your puppies at home, or new groomers that are working on puppies just in general, as you've noticed throughout the video, I'll blow in his face when he's having a moment, or when he's freaking out, or when he's trying to bite. So if you have a puppy that's losing it and cannot control themselves, distracting them, doing something that'll pull their attention away from what you're doing generally helps. So right there, he was pulling his paw away, and I blew in his face, and he stopped pulling his paw away. He realized that, okay, this is something that she's been doing throughout the groom. That means that I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so let me relax and let her do what she has to do. So it acts as a form of discipline, so they understand, and it's something consistent that they know, okay, she does this, okay, I'm not supposed to do this, so let me relax. So for groomers, find you that something that you can do consistently that won't hurt the dog, that will show them that they're not supposed to be doing something, and see how they fall in line. Okay, so now that we are finished up with his groom, we are going to take a quick flashback look at his before. This is what he looked like when he first came in, and this right here is his after, all fluffed out, looking cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this groom. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video, drop a comment down below, do all that fancy YouTube stuff. I love you guys. Train your dogs for grooming. Make sure you watch every video straight through. Watch those ads. Enjoy the videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys.